that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy.
You can't go wrong, bro.
I'm gonna just hold on. Let me check. Blah blah blah. Right. Check. All that stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never seen Bad Boys. Not one of them. Now, not number one, not number two, not number three. Not when Will Smith was in his prime. Not when Will Smith was in his opposite of whatever prime is. Decepticon, you know. I've never seen Bad Boys. I like Martin Lawrence. I like Will Smith.
Dude,
my favorite movie is Blue Streak. One of my favorite movies is Blue Streak. I love Blue Streak.
Bro, okay,
I love All About the Benjamins.
I will give everybody. Because everybody's been really ragging on the new Bad Boys. I would give everybody like. I would give it to them.
It looks corny.
It's pretty corny.
It looks so corny. It looks so corny.
But because of the first two, it's like a. You love the franchise, so you're just gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
The first one is amazing, dude. The second one,
there's your battery.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can charge it.
Just gonna charge it up. But the second one is. By the way, everybody, we got new lights. So apparently, I thought I charged it, but did it just turn off? Try to see if you can turn it back on.
It might turn on, but then it might die again.
Oh, I thought I charged it, but yeah, I got new lights and. I guess I gotta keep them charged for a longer time period. But anyways, dog, this nigga Dre has not seen one Bad Boys.
Not one.
Bro, you're crazy. You gotta be outside of your mind, man.
I mean, do I?
Yes.
Is it that good though? Like
the first two are amazing, bro. It's Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in their prime.
I love Martin Lawrence, and I even still to this day I'll still watch if I were to watch a stand up by Martin Lawrence, I'd probably love it, right? I love Martin, but he seems corny in this movie, dude. Like it seems like almost like he's making fun of himself. Like it's a bad version of himself, dude. It's like ugh.
Was that my light?
Yeah, it's fine. It's probably just there it goes.
What the heck?
It's charging. It will do its thing. You guys might get a little iffy with the lighting, but it's fine.
Yeah, we're new with this. Bro, what is going on right there?
Maybe it's like set to a mode where it's like going.
Oh yeah, that's true. That should be it.
No, because then it's doing that. Oh, it's doing it for everything. It's just the power. So it's all good. Just let it charge. It's charging. So you guys might get some iffy lighting. It's all good. You know.
Anyways,
stick with us. Episode 500. You guys will be like, "Damn, bro, the quality is insane."
Yeah. Anyways, man, you should watch. The first one.
So,
but that's what I was gonna say. These. I will say Martin is different than he was when he used to be.
Yeah.
So it definitely makes it a little different because Martin used to be. Like if you watch him in the first two, like he's very like charismatic, very like you know what I mean. These two, it's like he definitely is.
They're
a little
both
weird.
dads, and they're both retired, and they're like, "Hey, we need you guys for one more mission."
Yeah,
it's I can write this movie without ever seeing any of them, dude. I've seen this movie 1,000 times without even seeing this movie.
This one, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're.
I can tell you. I watched the trailer. I tell you the whole entire movie.
What is it?
Their boss, who's been their boss for 3 movies, he's actually bad.
Yeah,
but
he died.
Is he bad? Is he not bad? Because he left videos admitting that he's actually not bad.
Yeah.
But then everyone thinks that he's bad. So is he really bad or is he not bad? Because it depends on I would have to watch the first 3 movies to see like how much you're actually supposed to like this guy, right?
These movies, you're supposed to love him. These movies are
okay. So these movies he's not bad.
These movies aren't the most monumental movies of the moment. Like this.
I'm sure it's fun.
This is a Game of Thrones. This is like this is basically. I give Bad Boys on the same level as any Rock movie. Like we know what we're getting. We know what we're getting, but we love it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like we talked about the Tom Brady roast on the last podcast, but they're making fun of Kevin Hart and she was like, when Nikki Glaser said, Kevin Hart is the hardest working man in Hollywood. Every day he wakes up at 5 a.m. to make a shitty movie.
Yeah. Savage.
Yeah, so good. Dude. So good.
Savage.
And that's how I feel. So, I mean, if you want to watch it, yeah, watch the trailer.
Let's watch the trailer, man.
There's a new trailer just came out.
This is the final trailer.
Final trailer. What part does he slap Chris Rock? Martin Lawrence looks bad, bro.
He looks different, yeah.
Looks old. He looks like bloated, inflated. Which I do. I do too.
Yeah.
They're coming after you next. You should be careful.
Oh, and his son. I think that's cool too. He has a son in the movie. That was cool about last time. Is his son is in the movie. Like he has a son.
Every Will Smith movie now is like about him being a dad.
It's just us, no backup.
I want to talk to Jaden. Like, does Jaden's like, he's a great dad on film.
Yeah.
Y'all are some terrible fucking fugitives.
Yeah. I think what's gonna happen is
They'll have it coming from us.
they're gonna break his son out to help them solve this case.
Everybody.
Oh, there's Jordan Lucas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cartel. And every gang in the city. Found me as dead or alive.
Oh my God, Joyner Lucas.
Take the 6-7 back. Oh, no, fuck you.
Where's Joyner from?
He's the one. He's a rapper.
I know, but where's he from? Like, where's he?
Boston.
Boston. Boston?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Boston, but I know he's from Massachusetts.
It's like a Miami movie. They should have got someone like from Florida.
Oh, Vanessa Hudgens is still in it.
Oh,
Sexy.
okay. Oh,
Sexy.
okay.
Sexy. Vanessa Hudgens, man.
She's in it? Was she in the third one?
She looks so good. Yeah, she was in the last one. Yeah.
Who is she?
She's a cop. So they're like the new bad boys.
Unless she sings and there's a musical, I don't want to see it.
Nah.
Okay, listen.
Nah,
I'll tell you this.
Her and her squad, they're the new bad boys, and then Martin Lawrence and Will Smith teams up with them, and yeah, it's Will Smith says, "Oh, is this High School Musical cops?" Like he thought there was one of those in there, but she's sexy in the movie.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's
she has big
sexy in
titties.
the movie for sure.
All right, but listen. Okay, Vanessa Hudgens is cool. All right.
It's gonna be a fun movie, bro. It's gonna kick off the
Listen,
summer.
I'll tell you the one thing that I like about this movie. Okay, one thing that I like about this movie is my girl, not Vanessa Hudgens. Originally, it was Vanessa Hudgens. If you talked to me when I was 18, it was Vanessa Hudgens. Now, it's Becky G.
Is she in this movie?
She has the main song for the Bad Boy soundtrack.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh,
so
okay.
I follow Becky G obviously on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
You know, shout out Becky G. You know, whenever you want to hang out, just let me know. But she posted that she posted a new song and like video and like she was like a promotion thing, right? And but it was for Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys movie, and I was like, well, whatever. At least they're tapping in with they're trying to get that Miami culture.
Yeah.
And shit,
You know what
she's
I
not
will
from
say?
Miami.
You know what I will say though?
Yeah.
Is I love Will Smith, but his antics in Bad Boys pisses me off because let me tell you, in the first two, you did not need like star-studded influencers. Like you made a great movie without that, right? Yeah. But the third one, he had what's the dude name? It's a Hispanic dude in the
guy from Ant-Man?
God, no. It's a Spanish singer.
Bad Bunny?
That's the only thing I think of. It's another top singer.
Probably like Daddy Yankee. Like at that time, maybe?
Not Daddy Yankee. He's a big singer, but I forget his name. But he had him in his movie, and it was like he was like a big deal. DJ Khaled was in it. It's like
see, that makes more sense because it's like Miami, right? So it's like I get it.
But when you do that, it's like come on, bro.
Well, they know what they're doing, bro.
You can let it stand alone. So now
the first
Becky
two were
G, and then you got freaking Joyner Lucas.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like I don't want you to do that.
It's good
I'm still
marketing.
gonna come through and obviously watch it. But
That's the thing,
I me personally,
they're trying to market to people that aren't you because they already know that they got your money in the bag, bro. They're not worried about you. They can make whatever movie and you're gonna go see it. But
I mean, true.
But they're
trying to get to the young kids.
Yeah, they're trying to get the Jordan Lucas fans to go see it because Jordan Lucas is like big, but like
he's like what?
He has a good
he has like a lot. I mean, he's
making his acting debut.
Jordan Lucas is like in between the.
He seems like a bad guy.
Middle. Yeah, he's in between like his fan base is like middle white kids America, but also has like the Chris Brown fan base.
Perfect transition because what I was gonna say is that Joyner Lucas's role in this movie is gonna be Chris Brown and Stomp the Yard. He's gonna get killed in the first 5 minutes. It is gonna be
he's
like
definitely gonna die.
Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna be in there for 2 minutes. It's gonna be over.
Yeah,
that's it. He got his little one scene. Yeah, he got his lines off.
He's definitely gonna die.
But like we know he's good at memorizing lyrics and shit and lines, so like we'll get him in there.
I mean, you know, I'm not a big fan of Joyner, but he has really
it's
good
so
like,
funny though
music
because
videos for sure.
For sure, yeah. Joyner, I think he's a really good rapper and he's obviously very good at music and art and music videos and stuff. He's really good at that. But it's funny that you bring up because like the one thing I want to talk about in this podcast, right? Oh, I didn't even introduce. We've been talking about Bad Boys this whole time. Welcome guys, Above the Multiverse. You already know I'm Adrian Blest as Avery Harden. Yeah, all that. Okay. I'm gonna put the title where it says Above the Multiverse earlier in the episode because I don't, but it should be right there, but it's not.
It's all right.
It's all good. Anyways, so
they get it.
The whole thing about this, I was like, what are we going to talk about on this podcast? It's a random Thursday. There's not like anything crazy coming out, but then there is, dude. It's low key stuff. It's like there's a lot of good stuff that came out this week, but not like high key where it's like everyone's talking about it. It's like a bunch of stuff that a lot of people are talking about, but in niche like areas, right?
Do you have what you're gonna say right now?
Yeah.
Because I have something that I just saw on Instagram.
Well, I just want to say that this week a lot of trailers came out and a lot of things came out that are like for the future, right? So we don't have anything like we're not watching anything crazy. We do have X-Men finale to talk about, so stay tuned for that because we're gonna talk about the X-Men
really
season
dope.
finale, which was fucking amazing. But besides that, it's all like trailers and stuff. But there's a lot of good trailers, and I want to talk about a lot of trailers. So I'll let you go ahead and start. Go ahead.
I haven't seen any trailers, but I just saw Marvel post about Agatha.
Okay, boom. Let's jump right into it.
Agatha, Ironheart, and then Daredevil.
Everything you're saying, yes, everything you're saying is exactly what I want to talk about.
They have trailers for it?
So, Marvel
can we watch it?
No, there's nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch.
I just seen them
screenshots and stuff.
Yeah, I just seen them post three things. But shout out to hold up. Shout out to Hamilton. Yo, light skinned dude. He on a roll right now.
Oh yeah, he's in another movie.
He's an Ironheart.
He's an Ironheart.
He's with the girl. Yeah, and he had Jay's
That's a great casting for Ironheart because who
is he gonna be?
I don't know. Who cares? But it's all that matters. Yeah, who cares who he is? All that matters that we have him in the movie because like he's someone that like people want to go see it makes the show seem more legit, right? Because Ironheart, I think no one will watch it if it's all these unknown characters and no one gives a fuck. But seeing that guy that he's in it, people are gonna be like, oh, he doesn't play bad roles. He's one of those guys that like he doesn't take bad roles. He's not in bad movies. Anything that he's in is usually pretty good. Even the Transformers movie that we went to go see, right? It wasn't the best movie, but he did great.
Job,
he was the best. He was the best part about the movie, right? So it's like
he did have one movie that I didn't like. It was called The Heights. Hamilton directed it. But what's his name?
I heard that was good. My mom said it was good.
I didn't like it, bro.
You didn't like it?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it, but
like they should have did it like Hamilton. Like it shouldn't have been a movie.
It's more like a.
It should have been a play.
Too acty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, he's good though.
Yeah, he's good.
So he did a good job in it. I just didn't like the movie.
So I mean, he's originally. What is he from? Originally, Rollbounce? No, not Rollbounce.
Nah,
what was he?
I know. I first saw him in Hamilton. I didn't see him before that.
I know him before that.
I didn't see him before that.
He reminds me of Zero, kind of, from Holes.
Hector Zeroni.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Cleo Thomas.
Cleo. He reminds me of Cleo. But, anyways, okay, so look at yes, what Avery was saying is correct. A lot of stuff came out this week. Mainly, if you guys know us, we're a Marvel podcast at the core, right? The Marvel stuff came out, and we got... So, basically, Marvel did... Every once in a while, Marvel will pop up at these shows, right? A convention or a Comic-Con or a Disney whatever. I forget what they call it. Disney something. But they have these like conventions where they have people come out, CinemaCon, different things, right? And every time we always think like, is Marvel going to be there? Is Kevin Feige going to go on stage? Is he going to speak, right? When he does, we know we're going to get some real shit. So out of nowhere, I didn't even know about this event. I just saw it on Instagram after it happened. Essentially, Kevin Feige went out on stage at this con somewhere or whatever it was. I don't even know if it was like CinemaCon or whatever. Who cares what it is? Regardless, though, they showed footage of they talked about Captain America: Brave New World, which is going to be the next big movie after Deadpool, right? So they talked about that. I think they brought out Anthony Mackie. I think they showed some footage. I didn't see any of the footage. Like footage is exclusively for people who are there. Sometimes it leaks out, but most of the time it doesn't. Okay, so we got footage for Captain America: Brave New World, which is cool. I think the biggest news and the best news was Agatha all along. Yeah. Which, if you guys watch WandaVision, I think WandaVision was probably one of the best Marvel shows that they've made.
Absolutely. Right?
And the big twist in that show was that Agatha, the actress, I forgot her name, but she's from Step Brothers.
Catherine Hahn. Shout out to her, because she is. I was just telling Lisa about this. she's fine to me, yeah. But she's like a weird fine. Like you know what I mean? Like
she's the type of lady like she would like be like freaky with you, and you'd be like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like she would she would take control. You know what I mean? Like,
crazy?
I
What's crazy? I was just telling my roommate, shout out Lisa, we was talking about. I think we watched a movie with her, and I was like, man, she's weirdly fine to me, because it's not like she's not like Angelina Jolie or like, you know what I mean, like Vanessa Hudgens, like fine, but it's like she's just like
something about her sexy.
To her,
bro. Something about her is
shout
like
out to Catherine Hahn. So I'm definitely gonna watch Agatha. I don't care what they do. I'm just watching it because of her fine. So
I mean, it's
she
gonna be
good at WandaVision too.
Yeah,
oh my god,
it's gonna be good.
So I'm excited. You know what I mean? And she's a great actress. So I'm super down. I don't even know what it is about, honestly.
Well, at the end of WandaVision, right? What did we see? She was like the main villain in WandaVision. She ends up being Agatha all along, right? We end up finding out that she was the one scripting all this stuff and putting all this together. She's the whole reason that Wanda was even in this little cursed world kind of thing, right? Yeah, she was trying to get her powers of the Scarlet Witch. So, at the end, Scarlet Witch ends up like cursing her, making her forget who she was, and like leaves her in that world, and then just leaves her. So I think obviously she gets out of that, and she realizes, hey, I'm supposed to be the main witch, you know, the head witch in charge, and the HBIC. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've always thought about an HBIC, which is from New York, from Flavor of Love. Yeah.
But, it's HNIC, head niggas in charge.
They took that from New York.
Did they?
Yeah,
nah,
for
I think that was before her.
I think New York came out with that back in the day. But regardless, so the cool thing about this show is that we've known about this, right? Agatha, Covenant of Chaos, Agatha, all these things, right? There's these different name changes that we've been trying to figure out, because, you know, people who are deep in Marvel, such as I, we watch every single leak, every single thing that comes out, and it's like every day there's a new thing that's shown. Oh, hey, they're casting in Atlanta, and they're on the casting thing in Atlanta. It shows that they're looking for this character. We think this character might be, you know, that's how deep it gets, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like those little things that we're seeing. So every time throughout the year, they've been talking about this Agatha TV show that's going to come out, which is a spinoff of WandaVision. And I've been seeing, it's going to be called Agatha Covenant of Chaos. Oh, it's going to be Agatha this and this. Oh, it's going to be Agatha the Lion Witch in the Great Wardrobe. Like all these different title changes, right? And we haven't heard anything official from Marvel. And that's the thing, right? We hear all these little leaks. We hear all these things. We see these like leaks that come out. But until you hear it from Kevin Feige, until you hear it from Marvel, until you hear it from Disney, you don't know what's official, because even that's why I can look at these leaks and not be taken out of the element of surprise, because even though they leak these things, it's not confirmed until you see it on in front of you. You know what I mean? So that's why I told, like, even when we went to go see Black Panther, I had a feeling that obviously I saw leaks that Shuri was going to be the new Black Panther, right? That was the whole big thing at that time, right? We were trying to figure out who's going to be the Black Panther. Are they going to replace him? Are they going to keep him in? Are they going to use his brother as a stand-in? Like all this different stuff. I had a feeling that Shuri was going to be Black Panther, but it wasn't official until I saw it in front of me, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Shuri's Black Panther, which was the least surprising thing that I was expecting, but I still was surprised because I was like, oh, okay, that confirms it. So this is similar to that, right? As Agatha, we've been hearing about this show, we've been seeing all these different title changes, and oh, the title's actually this, oh, the title's actually this, oh, the title's actually this. Marvel is smart. They play with that stuff. They know the real fans like me are watching that and seeing every little title change that they make and talking about it and trying to figure out what is this show actually called, what is it about, blah, 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 right? At the end of the day, they did it perfect. Probably the best marketing that they've done for a TV show here, as far as like a deep fans perspective, is they kept changing the title, and then at the end they're like, it's called Agatha All Along, right? We thought it was Covenant of Chaos, we thought it was this, we thought it was that. It's called Agatha All Along. It was Agatha All Along. Of course it was Agatha. Like, it's Agatha all along. Like, we were thinking of all these different things that it could be, but it was just Agatha all along. And that's the show called. That's what it's called. And it's so genius, dude. I loved it. And I was like, that's great marketing already. I don't need to see a trailer. I don't need to say anything. Like, just that was perfect. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, it was just Agatha all along. We're over here overthinking it. And that's the whole thing with WandaVision, right? You're overthinking it. You're trying to figure out, what is this? What is this? Everyone was overthinking it when it comes to WandaVision. But it was just Agatha all along, right? So that came out. That was probably the biggest news of the show. Daredevil also got a new trailer that they showed footage at the show, but obviously it didn't leak, right?
That's crazy, man.
I don't know who's not recording that shit. I'm pissed off.
You know what's crazy about?
Just fucking screen record it. I'll watch it.
What's crazy about it is, like, if you release it to them, why don't you release it to everybody?
Because it's like a thing. It's like you're an exclusive person for being there. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what you guys don't understand is this podcast, guys. Like, you think that I'm doing it because I want to make money or that I'm trying to do all this. I don't give a fuck. This is a lot of work. I'm over here filming. I'm recording audio. I'm editing video. I'm putting it together. I'm putting it on the YouTube. I'm making clips. Avery and I are posting clips. We're doing all this stuff to get you guys engaged in this podcast. Not because we want money, but because I want to be at fucking CinemaCon. I want to be front row when Kevin Feige is on stage and he's like, here comes Anthony Mackie, and he comes out, and I know Avery's gonna be pissed, but I'm gonna be happy being like Anthony Mackie.
Free will, 313. That's the straight.
You're gonna be the only one. He's gonna be so caught off guard because he's gonna be like, this crowd usually does not know that stuff, you know?
They're gonna kick me out, bro. They're like, here comes Anthony Mackie. Everybody's like this. Everybody's like this. You guys, I gotta get away from him so I don't get him kicked out, and I'll go to the other side and be like, free world 313, and they'll be like, sir, you have to leave. What's that? TikTok was like, you need to leave.
Oh yeah, you need to, they play that everywhere, dude. You need to leave.
They be like, you need to leave.
And that's the whole point, right? Is that I just want to be there, and I think that's more fun. And look, this is the crossover you guys want, dude. Look, Avery's gonna be yelling things from 8 Mile at fucking Anthony Mackie while everyone's praising him for being the new Captain America, right? So this is the crossover you guys need. This is like Guillermo. If you guys watch Jimmy Kimmel, this is like Guillermo going to the red carpet, dude. We are that, dude. Okay, so just like put us there. We'll get there, and that's what I want.
That would be really cool because I feel like,
you know what I'm talking about with the Guillermo shit.
Yeah. Because shout out to him. He it's just one actress he always drinks a shot with, and it pisses me off because she's fine. And he's like, she gave him a kiss one time.
I know what you're talking about. I just watched it. Catherine McPhee or
something like that.
Catherine Heigl.
I don't know her. I don't know her name honestly.
Anyways, but yes,
she's fine, and he always gets her attention. So that'll probably be me, like with like Agatha. Like
that's what I'm saying, dude. She would be like, she would remember you every single time, bro. She would remember you every single time. You know that shit. That's what I'm saying. Me and Avery should be on the red carpet. We should be the ones interviewing these people, right? Anyways, regardless, it's all good.
Shout out my boy Jonathan Majors, because I'll for sure be like, what up, my dog?
I'll be like, what's up, Megan Good?
I'm like, you was innocent from the start to me, nigga. You know what I mean?
We have proof. We showed the podcast. We're like, look at it. This is from January of 2003.
We believed we believed in you before nobody else did.
Yeah, I said 20. I meant to say 23.
He hit us with a hey auntie.
Yeah.
Or they say hey. I was trying to do something
that's
cool.
Michael, that's Michael.
But yeah, man. Shout out to
there's so much stuff to talk about, bro.
Man.
I think there's gonna be a lot to talk about, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
I would love to go to red carpet, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I want. And you know what's funny, because I just told I talked to someone recently about the podcast, and they were like, oh, like, you know, I keep working on it. And I'm like, dude, yeah, I know. But at the same time, I was like, listen, you don't understand. I'm not doing this podcast to like make money. Like, a lot of people are trying to make money off the podcast. I don't care about that shit. All I want is to get enough recognition to be able to go to red carpets and premieres and stuff, because I want to be at Agatha. I want to be at the Red premiere. I want to be sent the first 3 episodes of Agatha all along. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to be watching it the day of like every other plebeian. You know, out here, every
What you just say, plebeian?
plebeian, pleb,
what is
a
that?
little pleb, dude. I want to be a pleb, dude. I'm trying to be out here. I'm trying to be the exclusive guy that's giving you guys the inside. Okay, but anyways, Agatha All Along comes out. Daredevil, Born Again. We get some footage, but we don't see it if you're not there, right? And then also they like release like the title with the font and stuff, and it looks cool. Ironheart got a new font and an actual release date, so that's awesome. That's like pretty done.
All right, so now that we have established those 3, is there any more before I start?
Agatha, Daredevil, Ironheart, Brave New World. No.
Brave New World. Okay, my thought process right now is this is great. This is amazing. This is I
None
love,
of those shows are spectacular.
I love
Go ahead.
this. No. I'm saying I love this.
Daredevil's the one.
I love this. But where are we right now? Where are we?
They're gonna close all that with
Because
Deadpool.
I didn't even know.
Deadpool is gonna. I think everyone's lost with the Marvel shit. Deadpool's gonna cinch everything up because everyone's gonna go see Deadpool. Deadpool's gonna tighten everything up, and then from there we move forward. Okay, so. I know you guys are lost. I know you guys are, in the weeds with this Marvel shit.
What's the last thing that we had?
I mean, well, technically X-Men.
But that's not connected to the MCU. What we have.
But it could be. It might just be another multiverse that we're watching. The Watcher was in this episode, or not this episode, but in one of the episodes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I think he's there. I think this is going on.
That was the last big thing before X-Men is Loki.
Oh, Loki.
God of Stories.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is TVA, Deadpool, like it's all there.
Yeah.
It's all there. So
yeah.
Deadpool, I think, is gonna cinch it all up. Deadpool's gonna close it. We're gonna get it more. We're gonna close off a lot of loose ends. We're gonna tie up things, and then boom, we move forward from there. We get Captain America: Brave New World. We get Agatha All Along, which Agatha's gonna be its own little side thing, but it's gonna come back in. I'm sure.
I feel like all these stories is gonna be their own thing, but hopefully they go back to
But
the
you have to
formula of like when
connecting everything.
When
right?
Samuel Jackson
came
at the end, like because there was nothing that really connect in those stories until Sam pulled up, which I would love to see. Old girl, the bad girl, the villain lady
From which one?
that was getting all the people.
Vanessa De Fontaine or whatever.
Yeah, I would love to see her.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Or even the other dude, the dude from Wakanda, white dude from Wakanda. Agent Ross, I think that's the name of his.
Ross.
Like,
okay.
Because I feel like they're done with Samuel Jackson, low key.
Maybe. I think it's
Or not,
close.
they're done. I feel like Samuel Jackson's like, okay, I've done like 15 years of this. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, I think.
So you need a new person
can
to
pass
connect these stories.
The thing that's crazy is in the comic books, Nick Fury, he gets old and he passes it on to old girl who died in Secret Invasion. What's her name? I had it on the tip of my tongue. I had it. Agent.
The agent chick. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
But she.
Wait, wasn't what's her name doing this actually? Just to go back in Hawkeye, the girl Hawkeye.
Yes.
Your girl was doing the recruiting now. Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
So is she
that's for Young Avengers though. She's gonna recruit for people for Young Avengers. That's fine. Kamala Khan, whatever, Milani or something like that. I forgot her name. Emil Vellani or something like that. I think.
Yeah,
anyways,
man, we need. My bad, y'all.
Well,
we just need Deadpool.
When we're on the red carpet, I'm sure we'll actually write down facts. We go into this like we have nothing prepared. We just come in here, guys. We just do this. We just shoot from the hip.
I think we just need Deadpool, and then because I'm so all over the place right now with everything, I'm like, damn, I don't know what's happening.
And that's fine, and that's understandable, and I think that's what they know. And I mean, if I was working for Marvel, I'd be like, hey guys, look, we're all over the place. We got this going on, we got that going on, which makes sense. Like, think about it. You're building a universe, and like as you start expanding, you start doing like, oh, this like branch off of this branch off, and then this, but then it gets too confusing, and you're like, wait, this is connected to this, but it's not connected to this. It's like you start getting like a little too convoluted with all this stuff, right? So it's like we need to bring it back in, which I'm sure they know this, and I'm sure that they planned on this with Deadpool. They're gonna bring it back in. They've already announced that they're only gonna do like 2 or 3 movies a year. They're gonna like bring everything back together. They're gonna like try to close things in. So I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I feel like that's cap though.
No, they will.
Nah,
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it for a while to like cinch everything back up, and then it will probably expand again once it gets to, like towards the end of this saga. And
I don't
everything.
know. I feel like Disney and Marvel are greedy, so once they see what
Yeah, they
Deadpool
are
does,
greedy.
next year they're gonna be like, "Oh, all right, let's do it again." Like, we made $1 billion off Deadpool.
Well, that's not Kevin Feige though. That's the executives at Disney.
We made $1 billion off Deadpool. Let's go again.
Executives suck, dude. Executives suck. They have no vision of like what's really going on in the company, and they have like overall vision, and they don't realize what they're doing. So
I feel like it's kind of like politics, right? Where it's like these people are so far away from the consumers, right, or the people, right? Like I feel like Trump, Biden,
they're out of touch.
all those people that, like even I don't say just them two, but like even the House of Representatives, they're so old, bro. Like, do they really know what a hard day's work is? No. So it's the same thing for like those executive dudes that they're not over here talking to people like us. Like they're probably talking to people in their
stats,
circle,
looking at numbers,
in their circle where they're like, oh, this works, man, because we made money off this. It's like, no, what are the people like? Like
the closest thing that they get to actually understanding us is like statistics, right? So they see us as stats. They're like, oh, the minorities from 18 to 25, they really like this show, you know, like let's make more like this. We'll put another black character in there, you know, we'll put a Mexican character, we'll put a whatever, you know. They do that. That's how they come up with stuff. They're not like on ground level like with us, like where they're like looking at it and be like, dude, this show doesn't need a specific character, we just need a good story, you know what I mean? Like that's how it is. And so they see things like that, they see numbers and they start making things like that, but that's not how it is. So
I think they got ahead of themselves.
That's where Kevin Feige comes in though, because Kevin Feige is like right in the middle ground where he's like connected to the executives, but he's also connected to the people. So that's where Kevin Feige is able to do such a good job. That's why we praise him so much, right? Because he's that guy that's like, hey, he's working with the actors, he's working with the executives, but he's also like, hey, this is what we need to do to make people connect to this, right? So that's why we love Kevin Feige. But we'll see what ends up happening and see if it all ties together. I think Deadpool's gonna tie together. We get our next, well, at least we have our next like 4 shows lined up, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. We got some good stuff.
Yeah, because what Deadpool comes out in July?
Yes.
Damn, we're getting close.
We're getting real close.
2 months.
Real close. There's so much stuff. Okay. Also, dude, there's so much stuff, dude. The Chargers came out with their schedule. Saw that, I'm trying to go to a home game at the Chargers. There's a fight. So in July, Jorge Masvidal is fighting Nate Diaz in boxing, and it's the day after my friend Fabian's birthday, and I'm trying to get him to come out here. I'm like, hey, bro, like let's come out here. We'll get tickets to the fight. It's at the Honda Center. Even though it's probably not going to be the best fight, it's probably going to still be fun to go to. I'm like, Fabian, come out here for your birthday. Stay with me for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, We'll go Saturday night to the fights. You can leave Sunday, But just come out here. We'll hang out for your birthday. We'll go to the fights. It'll be fucking dope. And then
your boy's fighting too. Did you see that?
Dude, there's so much stuff going
Bobby Green?
Today just got announced that, okay, there's so many good fights coming up, guys. I know, like, UFC 300, I talked about, like, it was the biggest event ever, and it was, but there's also, like, some fan favorites that are, like, happening right now, right? So, 302, UFC 302, which is happening not next week, but the week after. Dustin Poirier, one of my favorite fighters of all time. We love his hot sauce. Cat eats that shit like it's fucking, I don't even know, crack. For a crackhead, I guess, I don't know. She's on that Dustin Poirier hot sauce. Like, she craves it. She'll call me and be like, I'm craving Dustin Poirier's hot sauce. Like, what can I use? What can I get to put it on? That's how good how much she likes it. It's so hot. I can't even touch it. But Dustin Poirier is getting his chance at the title. Probably his last shot at the title shot ever against Islam Makhachev, which is, if you guys know UFC, Islam is the boogeyman. Yeah. Islam's the real boogeyman. There's a lot of people that they say they're the boogeyman. And
when is this fight?
That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This weekend, dude, so that's happening. Then today they just announced that UFC like 304, I think, or 303 is in Manchester, which is London, right? Headlined by Leon Edwards, who we've been waiting to come back. He's the guy. He's the man. I also love Leon. Going against Bilal Muhammad, who has been calling for a title shot for a year and a half, if not 2 years. Calling for a title shot, waiting for his title shot. He deserved the title shot. He's on a 10-fight win streak. He deserves the title shot, and he's finally getting it. So we're like, okay, cool. That's going to be a great fight. Hopefully Leon pulls it off. I love Bilal Muhammad, but I also Leon's the guy. Rocky, come on, don't let him bully you, son. And Leon's going against him. But the co-main event is Tom Aspinall defending his interim titles or heavyweight title shot against Curtis Blades, which is a great fight.
Not Alex Pereira?
No, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. But no, we need to keep the heavyweights. We need to figure out the heavyweight division before we start introducing other weight divisions to it, right? So let's figure out the heavyweight division, because right now it's all funky, because Francis is the true heavyweight champion. He left. John Jones won the championship, the vacated championship, but he's only going to fight Stipe, and in the meantime he got injured. So now Tom Aspinall's the interim heavyweight champion. So there's technically like 3 heavyweight champions right now. It's weird, because technically Francis is the ultimate one, right? Mm-hmm. But then John Jones is like the heavyweight champion officially, but then Tom is like the interim heavyweight champion because John Jones got injured. So it's like there's 3 heavyweight champions, and Tom and John Jones should fight each other, but John's fighting Stipe and Tom is fighting Curtis Blades. So it's like weird. It's like they're defending like 3 different belts right now. It's so fucking weird.
Which one is Stipe?
Stipe is the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. He defended his belts the most out of any heavyweight in the UFC. Okay. So he's probably gonna lose. I mean, he's gonna lose to, but he might knock John Jones out, and fucking who knows? Like, the UFC is crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the co-main event for the one that they announced today for Manchester, and then another fight on that card is fucking Bobby Green versus Paddy Pimblett. Paddy the Baddy, the return of Paddy the Baddy. He, at a point, he was my favorite fighter of all time, and then he went way down after he started talking shit about Ariel Helwani.
Bobby gonna beat the brakes off him.
And Bobby Green just won a fucking crazy fight. He's been calling out Paddy. Everyone's been calling out Paddy. Everyone wants Paddy because they know how much clout comes with fighting Paddy. And who gets it? Bobby Green, dude. The other clout. It's like 2 big names.
I don't know, man.
And it's gonna be a great fight,
you've
dude.
shown me,
and they're gonna go in there and fucking throw hands.
But
they're gonna throw
you
hands.
showed me the Paddy dude, and I just seen Bobby, and I'm like, dude,
Bobby's gonna piece him up.
Yeah,
maybe
he's gonna knock that fool out.
Fucking Paddy will go in there and put his head down and be like, and just fucking knock him out. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be so crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be such a good fight. So that's Manchester. That's happening, right? So that's gonna be fucking amazing. Also,
that's not even a co-main event.
That's like just on the main card.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my main event. That's the people's main event right there. Bobby Green versus Paddy Pimblett. That's the people's main event, and that's officially announced by the UFC. That's awesome. Like, there's always rumors and stuff, but then when it gets officially announced, it's like Marvel, right? Until you hear it from Kevin Feige and Marvel, you don't know if it's real.
Yeah,
I've heard stuff about this fight happening, but I didn't know it was real until today, right? So that's happening, okay? We also, coming up, we get the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, which, yes, is dumb, but on that fight card, one, it's on Netflix, so everyone's gonna watch it regardless. It doesn't matter. Everyone's gonna watch it because it's free.
Not free, but you pay for Netflix.
Everyone has Netflix, so it's gonna be on there, right? Everyone's gonna watch it. So you get Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson as the main event. You get Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, which is the co-main event. That's like hardcore boxing fans. That's 2 of the best female boxers in the world, and probably one of the greatest female boxing matches ever to happen. They are fighting each other in a rematch, which is going to be awesome for the titles, right? So that's going to be amazing. That's the main event, co-main event. There's also on that card Darren Till, which I don't think you know who Darren Till is, but Darren Till, he's a Londoner, a UK guy who is from the UFC, who everyone really loves, and everyone thought he was going to be champion, and he never fought like Izzy. He never did his thing, but he kind of like was up there, then he would never get there. He would go up, then go back down, go up, go back down, and then he got released by the UFC. So now he's boxing, but he's still a big name in UFC. So he's boxing Cesar or Julio Chavez Jr. or Cesar Chavez Jr. I forgot his name. Chavez Jr. Anyways, a legendary boxer. His son, who is really good in boxing, he's fighting him on that card. So there's already 3 like big fights on that Mike Tyson card. Yeah. And then there's also like 2 prospects that are really good who, that are fighting on that card as well. So like that's a really good card for boxing, right? That's crazy, bro. I'm talking like we're getting UFC stuff happening soon. We're getting the boxing stuff happening soon. all Jorge Masvidal stuff, right? Like, there's so much stuff coming up that's exciting, that's happening, bro. Like, we got a lot of trailers, we got a lot of cool things that happen, right? Also, they just released a trailer for the new Assassin's Creed game, which I don't know if you guys ever played Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. It's so fucking fun.
I've heard about it. I've heard it's really like.
It's really fun. You have to find the one that you like, right? Because like there's different versions as far as like there's 1, 2, 3, but then like each one kind of takes place in different time eras, right? But like the medieval ones are really cool, and then the Odyssey one was really cool. Where it was like ancient Greece and stuff, like because you're like fighting like Medusa and like it's dope. That one's really cool. But this new one, everyone's been like, what is the next thing gonna be? It's Japan and samurais and shit, and that's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I think people are gonna go crazy, and they're introducing like the first black samurai who looks exactly like my friend Dimitri. He looks exactly like him. So like I'm hyped for this game. So that just came out, dude. There's so much stuff, man. There's so much stuff. It's we're like, oh, Lord of the Rings. 2 things from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I still haven't seen it.
They're making a spin-off movie, a new Lord of the Rings movie, which is like the rise of Gollum. So if you guys know Gollum and Sméagol, like that's the best character in the whole fucking movies, right? Is Gollum. He's getting his own thing, his own show. So our movie actually, which is gonna be crazy, especially if they have the budget that they had for Lord of the Rings, and then we're also getting season 2 of Ring of Power. That trailer just came out. So if you guys love Lord of the Rings, like I love Lord of the Rings, I've seen it a fucking million times. I cannot get enough of it. I love that movie. I'll watch it at least once or twice a year, all 3 of them. Ring of Powers came out exactly at around the same time 2 years ago, 3 years ago as House of Dragons, and everyone was talking about House of Dragons, but Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power was right on the same level of it. And then I think towards the end of the season, Lord of the Rings surpassed House of Dragons for me personally. And I talked to a couple other people who were like, I think Lord of the Rings was better than House of Dragons.
That's a big claim, man.
Because if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, like the stuff that they do in this show and the stuff that they set up and the stuff that they're telling you, and like you're seeing the origins of certain things, you're like, oh, that's dope. So like it surpassed it at a certain point for me. So I'm really hyped. That's
what this is. It's like how House, like Game of Thrones.
Yes.
The prequel to the House of Dragons is the prequel. To Game of Thrones. Okay.
Like the Rings of Power is the prequel to Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Which is the prequel. It's the prequel to everything, because Lord of the Rings came out, then The Hobbit came out, but The Hobbit is telling the story of like one generation back, right? So like Lord of the Rings is about Frodo, and he's the one with the ring and like trying to save whatever. That's his time. That's the third age of like the worlds. It's a third age, but a generation back, his grandpa had the ring. Frodo. That's how Frodo got the ring, because he got it from his grandpa. The Hobbit is about his grandpa's story. So that's like Bilbo Baggins, right? So Hobbit is about his grandpa. Lord of the Rings is about him, Frodo. House of Dragons is like way back, like generations, like 1,000 years back. Like that's how far it is. It's like the second age of like the time period where things are happening, where like the rise of Sauron.
I just gotta go and I gotta watch it, man.
Dude, Lord of the Rings is one of the best things in the world.
I think I was getting my hair done one time, and we watched it up until a certain point, and then I stopped.
No, you have to like. Every game is based off this. Everything is based off Lord of the Rings, bro. Everything is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Once you watch it, you're like, everything is Lord of the Rings. It's.
I just gotta sit down and watch it. Honestly, like I gotta take my time, because I want to watch the other thing.
It's long and it's slow. I'm telling you, it's long and it's slow. But if you invest in it and you sit down and you really enjoy it and just like get into it, I think it's probably the best trilogy ever made. The war
scene. Big claim right there, man.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's not even like just me, dude. It's one of the highest grossing movies of all time. It's probably the highest grossing trilogy of all time. It's Lord of the Rings, dude. It's fucking amazing. It's so fucking good. But anyways, yeah. So that came out. The Ring of Power trailer came out, which looks fucking amazing.
When does that drop?
I don't know. I think probably around the same time as fucking The Boys season 4. Dude, I'm telling you, we have The Boys season 4. We have House of Dragons. We have Ring of Power. We have UFC fights. We have boxing fights. We have Marvel stuff. We have all this stuff coming out, guys. Deadpool. We have all these things.
Bad Boys.
That's what Bad Boys. But more Becky G music videos. That's all I care about. But like that's what I'm saying is there's so much. This week, wasn't about, hey, this show came out, we're gonna review it, or this movie came out, we're gonna review it, right? Even my girlfriend was like, hey, like, what are you guys gonna do for the podcast? Are you guys gonna go see a movie? I'm like, there's not really movies to talk about, but there's a lot of stuff coming out, right? So, like, right now we're in this period where nothing's really happening, but we're getting previews of like everything that's going to happen, and it's looking real fucking good, dude.
Real fun.
Real good. Real good.
Real fun.
And
Real
then,
fun.
I mean, let's get into the chunk of this, the meat of it. Dude, I mean, X-Men 97 is the greatest Marvel show that's ever existed in the history of Marvel. It is so good.
That's really good.
The season finale
really good.
wasn't... I'll give you this, because I feel like I know what you want, right? You were expecting it to connect to the main MC universe, and I think
I did,
that,
but it was
that disappointed you, right?
No. I would have loved that, but like it was a great ending. It was a great start to whatever they were doing.
I was expecting some more too, bigger things.
But I was really happy with like what happened because spoilers. Magneto.
Yeah, everything from here is spoilers.
Magneto popped up, was like, nah, I got y'all niggas. Whoop, and you know what I'm saying? And then
how dope is Magneto?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Can we talk about that? Like,
for sure,
how dope is Magneto? Magneto maybe be the best.
Yeah.
When someone asks, best villain of all time.
I just want to say, man, I can't with Cyclops and Xavier, man. Those two are like, when you say cornballs, they're cornballs.
That's the word that was in my head.
Like, bro, like I don't know, man. I get what Xavier is trying to do, but it's like, bro, like America just shot you down. You still want to?
So then,
no, nigga, what are you talking about?
If we were in the '60s, would you be on Martin Luther King's side or Malcolm
that's
X?
the thing.
Because that's the difference, right? A lot of people praise
Yeah.
Martin Luther King and say all this stuff about him, just like they praise Xavier. But when you watch it and you're seeing it, you're like,
yeah,
Malcolm X has some good points, bro. Like, we should not, you know what I mean?
Facts.
That's
facts.
the thing, and I think that's where it's like very similar in that aspect.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so yeah, I get it. I'm very,
Magneto's extreme.
I'm very peaceful, but there's a time when peace has to cease.
Which is
you
what
have
Malcolm
to
X said.
you have to be like,
that's Magneto.
Like,
Malcolm X, dude.
for me, I'm like, okay, let's start off with Xavier. Let's start off. All right, X, let's do it, bro. Xavier, like, let's run it. And then once them niggas is like, nah, we still don't give a hell about you. All right, Magneto, what's up, man? We tried. I tried, but like, Magneto, let's go.
You would have flipped so quick.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I'm like, I tried. Hey, let's do it. Let's be peaceful. Alhamdulillah. Like, I'm down for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, like, you know what I mean? This perfect thing.
So then
thing.
Tupac
With
was...
my song, Real Ones.
Yeah.
That's like
Xavier.
I'm peaceful. No. That's Xavier. Yeah. It's Real Ones. It's like, yo, I'm peaceful. Blah, blah, blah. But like, bro. Like, in that situation of like me not wanting to run up on niggas, like, that's just not who I am. But say somebody ran in my house with a gun or something, I gotta go crazy.
Let's talk about the rap game and talk about your situation, all right? Maybe you've been Xavier for too long. Maybe you need to fucking embrace Magneto. Maybe you need to embrace the Malcolm X version. Maybe you need to be like, fuck these guys who are not letting me in the game. I've been playing peaceful. I've been being nice. I've been trying to make friends with everybody in the game. Fuck this shit. I'm taking it and I'm making my own shit. Magneto shit. Malcolm X shit, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to become Magneto. You need to rip Wolverine's metal out of his fucking flesh, dude.
Yeah, crazy. Anyways, man, shout out Magneto, man. I rock with Magneto heavy. I feel like they did not do him justice in those live action movies.
It's like the I love how in Hawkeye in Marvel, right? In Hawkeye, there's a part where Clint Barton, Hawkeye, goes to the bathroom and he sees on the stall it says Thanos was right, and it's like sometimes I'm like, dude, Thanos was right. Mm-hmm. Magneto is right, dude. Like, sometimes, like, it's like no matter what he tries and no matter how nice he tries to be, they still keep fucking with the mutants, and he's like, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm gonna kill all of you, I'm gonna shut off your power, you're never gonna live again, and we're gonna go start our own planet. Like, fuck you guys. Like, you know, like, he's a gangster, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, there goes that one.
Another light
bites the dust.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, let me turn this one on.
That's probably gotta just bring plugs.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
so
man. I think it was a really good ending, in my opinion. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the hell that last thing was.
So I think the best part of this episode was definitely the I mean, Bastion is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
first off, Bastion
absolutely.
that's such a good villain. It's so cool. That was sick. The cameos, bro. When they show fucking Black Panther, I was losing my mind.
T'Chaka?
And when they showed when they go to the war room in America and they show Iron Man and Captain America, I was like, holy shit, dude, this is crazy. Daredevil, Silver Samurai again. But dude, it was just like sick. I was like, damn, they're bringing out.
There were two like heroes that I didn't know who they were, but I'm pretty sure I gotta just watch a
Cloak
breakdown.
and Dagger. They were with Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, they're Marvel characters. Yeah, Cloak and
Obviously,
Dagger.
they're Marvel characters. I'm just like, they're not X-Men.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger. It's like a black dude and a white girl, and she has like daggers and like he teleports and shit.
But they're in Daredevil's world.
They're in Marvel.
Okay.
They're like New York superheroes.
You know, Captain America, Iron Man, and T'Chaka are in their
own like little place.
world.
Like, that's what was cool about it, right? It was kind of showing different perspectives of like different places, right? So they showed New York, where it's like Daredevil, Cloak and Dagger, like people who are more like street level. Mm-hmm. Then they show like governmental stuff, right? Where you're seeing the president, and you're like, oh, Captain America, Iron Man, of course they're working with the government. Then you see like off-world, their own world government, which is T'Chaka and Black Panther and Wakanda. So you're seeing that. So like it was cool that they showed all the aspects of like this is affecting everyone. It's not just affecting just like you're seeing it on like, oh, the world's getting beat up and like whatever. But it's like, no, this is affecting everyone. Like Black Panther's dealing with shit. The government and the Avengers are dealing with shit. Like the New York street level guys are dealing with shit. More surface level. So it was cool. Yeah, I think that's dope. I think that's dope on the whoever created it. I forget his name. The black dude you're talking about. I think that's dope on his part because I feel like he was connected to us. It's like, oh, like I'm gonna kill it right now, but I know what they want. I'm gonna just throw in these little pieces. Yeah, and they're gonna be like, strategic too,
shoot.
right?
Yeah,
strategic. So where it's like he could have put any characters in there, but like it's like you show it at different levels. Like that's what I liked about it. It's like you see the independent government, you see the actual like the world, like the U.S. government, and then you see the street level stuff. So you're seeing it at different levels of how it's affecting everyone, which is really cool. Yeah, and they connected to emotions a lot of it. Though, like, dude, like Magneto was fucking crazy. You got to see people's powers come out more. I mean, Wolverine didn't even come back to life in this fucking episode, which was crazy. I thought Wolverine was gonna like come back to life and do something, but like he didn't do anything. Morph turned into Jean Grey, which was weird. Morph is a little weirdo, but I still like him a lot.
Morph is freaky.
Yeah, Morph is freaky, but yeah.
Because you saw Rogue when Magneto pulled up. Magneto popped back up. Rogue was like. I'm like, damn, you forget about Gabby that fast? She was going for the metal dick.
You know what was crazy?
The metal dick.
I was thinking about it, how like... She's like, that's rock hard. That's hard. That's metal hard. Dude, there was a part where they were fighting Bastion on the moon, and Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue were fighting him. Mostly Rogue, right? And I was just like, damn, these are three of the strongest superheroes in the world, and like... it's these three female characters, and like people get so mad about female characters, but I'm like, but if it was Rogue, Storm, and Jean Grey, I'm sure they wouldn't be mad because like they're like the baddest motherfuckers. Like everyone knows that they're the baddest motherfuckers individually, but then they put them all three together, and I was like, damn, the X-Men are stacked, bro. Yeah, the X-Men are super stacked.
That's a fact.
So it's gonna be crazy.
That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I wish. I was gonna say too. Morph turned into Reed Richards.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, he turned into Mr. Fantastic.
Because I looked, I was like, where did he get there? But then I remember Morph just be turning into everybody.
Morph just turns into everybody, dude. It's crazy. They showed Omega Red and like that's I think the other characters you probably didn't know. Like, see, it's like the Weapon X factory, which is where they created Wolverine. They showed like the Weapon X factory where they showed Omega Red and some of the other.
I was gonna say, man, dude, like, I feel like the X-Men, like. I mean, I think that's dope from the live action that they were just fighting each other, because when you think about it, bro, like they're OP, like all of them. Yeah. So if they like are in, who Spider-Man rocking with on that level? Like nobody. And they're street level. They were in space, but like they're kind of street level. Like Wolverine, like freaking who else is your boy that you like?
Iceman?
Iceman too. But the other dude.
Nightcrawler?
Yeah, Nightcrawler. Like, who's messing with them, like, in Marvel?
I don't know, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, bro, like that's why I'm saying, like, it's cool.
It's
that
crazy
the
because
live action made them fight against each other.
Yeah. Because the thing about them is they're very specialized in their powers, but when you like look at their powers overall, it's like, damn, they're pretty fucking strong. Like Iceman is just like, it's ice and shit. And you're like, that's kind of boring. But then you're like, but then he could freeze the whole entire world if he wanted to, right? So it's like, damn, he's fucking crazy. Storm, it's like, oh, she controls weather. It's very niche, right? But it's like, yeah, but she's also like controlling like level 6 hurricanes that are gonna destroy a whole town. You know, she's super powerful. Jean Grey, psychic abilities, but then she's like blocking everyone's minds and like making people do things that they don't want. You know what I mean? She's like a rogue. She has the powers of Captain Marvel, which is like the strongest superhero that we've seen on Marvel live action stuff is Captain Marvel, and Rogue has her powers and can take other people's powers. You know what I mean? So it's like the X-Men are stacked, dude. The X-Men are super stacked. Cyclops does not deserve to be on there. I don't know what he's doing on there, man.
Bro,
especially leading the
that
team.
pisses me off, bro, because he's like the leader. Like, no, nigga. Like the leader.
That's why Wolverine talks shit to him all the time.
The leader of you know, it's even crazier. Shout out to X-Men, man, because just real quick, bro, this pissed me off even more, man, because Scott, this nigga Cyclops, when this nigga Wolverine is about to die on the table, this nigga says, "Heal up, she'll be pissed if you die." Like, nigga, that's your wife, nigga. Like, you said to this nigga that trying to take your girl,
he knows,
heal up. Like, nigga, that's some sucker, like, I would never say that to no man. Like,
he needs him in the team, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
He knows what's gonna get
dude,
him.
I hate Cyclops.
He's a good leader.
Dude, I think Cyclops is probably the worst hero in my eyes, bro. I hate Cyclops, bro.
I think a lot of people have always hated him. In that first episode of X-Men where we saw him use his powers like to his full extent, I was like,
it was
hell
cool.
Yeah. It was cool, but then now that I'm like seeing him just talking shit, I'm like, yeah, dude, you suck, bro.
This nigga said, I remember he's so Cyclops. I remember everything because I hate it. It's corny. This nigga was like, "You will never ever touch my family again," and he goes like this, and the nigga just whack him, and he falls.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you not that nigga, bro. Like, Cyclops is probably...
And he's just a human too. So like when he when they're like shooting him with shit and he's like dodging, I'm like, is he really that agile? Like, I don't know if he's that agile. Like, I don't know. Can you do that?
like man,
he should be using his powers more.
Beast needs to be the leader. Like, don't make him the leader.
Beast is so dope, bro. Beast is one of my favorite characters. I want to dress up like Beast for Comic-Con.
Yeah, man.
Beast is so sick.
I thought that. I mean, but all in all, even though Cyclops is a little punk and he's corny, dude, I legit enjoyed the whole season. It was really good.
It was so good, dude. And what an ending. And I thought it was gonna lead into maybe something MCU live action stuff, maybe like some TVA stuff or some Deadpool or something shows up.
They definitely could have. Because that last part, they went to some other places. It's like, I
thought they were gonna go to like the TVA, but let's be real, they went to other times, and if they're an anomaly in another time, the TVA can come in. So maybe the TVA comes in. Maybe Deadpool fixes some stuff and then they pull out these guys from their times that they're in. So I don't know. But, you know, the big thing that they set up at the end was Apocalypse, right? And Apocalypse, if you guys know Apocalypse is the first mutant. He is so powerful. He's so crazy. He's like the main villain of the mutants, and he's the main villain of the X-Men. And that was cool that they set up Apocalypse. They showed a young Apocalypse when they first got to Egypt, and they showed a young version of him, and then they showed an old version of him, which was really cool. So I thought that was sick. I haven't watched the full breakdown yet, but I'm sure there's more that I'm missing.
So when they met those two, I thought that was Nathan.
They did see Nathan as well.
So Nathan is also very powerful.
Apocalypse is like the guy with the blue. He has like blue lips, and then he has like a blue thing that goes like this. He's like the first mutant ever. You didn't watch Age of Apocalypse? Remember on the live action movies? Oscar Isaac plays Apocalypse. Moon Knight. He plays Apocalypse. And he's dope. Remember, there's a part where he recruits the 4 horsemen, and he turns like Angel into like Archangel, and like makes his wings metal, and he takes Storm and makes her more powerful. And there's a part where like Storm's about to get attacked in like Egypt, and she's like fighting some guys, and he makes the brick wall turn into sand, and then he puts the guy in there, and then he makes it brick again. And then the guy's like stuck in the wall.
That sounds familiar.
Crazy.
I probably gotta watch it again.
Age of Apocalypse is a dope ass movie. Apocalypse is a crazy ass villain. He's so dope. But so that we got some cool stuff with X-Men too. Like, I'm excited to see what happened. I think it was a great season finale, and props to the people who made this show because it was so good. I was hoping that the one thing that I was disappointed because I saw someone say, "Oh, it's gonna happen," and so I was like excited for this. Is there's in the comics, Magneto and Professor X merge into one person and they become this like crazy thing, which is fuck. I'm gonna look it up because I want to show you how it looks. It looks so cool. I forgot what its name is. Magneto, Professor X. Oh, Onslaught. They become this character called Onslaught, dude. So I thought Onslaught was going to be on there and he was going to pop up, but this is who he become. Like Magneto and Wolverine. So they built it up like they're in each other's minds. Like we might lose. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, we're going to get Onslaught. It's going to happen. And this is what he looks like, dude. Look at that motherfucker.
Oh, dang.
Onslaught is crazy. He has like the powers of Magneto and the powers of Xavier. And he's just like the evil of Magneto, like the powers of it's just the craziest character, dude. And I wanted to see that so bad. I thought we were gonna get that, but whatever. I'll take whatever we get. You know?
Maybe your boy gonna do it for the next season.
Dude, look at the futuristic version of him. Look how fucking dope they look. Like that's Professor X when he becomes like that's later on when they have Krakoa and when he becomes like God. Dude, it's so sick. Anyways, we got so much. Dude, you guys, we have so much story to tell with X-Men. We have so much. Yeah, an X-gasm
right now.
It's going to be crazy. X-Men is going to be so insane. I can't wait for that to happen. So I'm telling you guys, so when it comes down to it, we got a lot of cool stuff. Oh, and two more things I want to mention because I've been thinking about this all week and I've been wanting to talk to Avery about it. Okay, one, on the Marvel tip, okay? Coca-Cola has been coming out with bottles of soda that have Marvel characters on it, dude. And I've been seeing them and I'm like, oh, these are cool.
You haven't got any?
Huh?
You haven't got any?
So that's the thing, right? So I went to Subway yesterday, and yesterday I went to go get a fountain drink, but the fountain sodas weren't working. So she's like, "You can have a bottle of Coke." So I was like, "All right, whatever." So I took the bottle and it had Cable on it, and so I was like, "Hell yeah!" Because I've been watching X-Men, so I'm like hyped. I'm like, "This is Cable. This is cool," and I'm like, "There has to be something to this bottle, right? It can't just be there's Cable on it. Why is Cable on this bottle?" So there's a little QR code on there that's tiny, and it says "Scan and Assemble." So you scan the Coke bottle, and it makes a virtual reality character on your phone of whatever character you scan. So there's tons of characters, not tons, but there's like at least 30 characters maybe on all these bottles, and you scan them, and then it gives you an AI or an AR version of the character. So you can like where you like scan it, and then I can place it anywhere in the room on my phone. I can place it on the floor, click it, and then it like does actions and stuff, right? So Cable, he has a car and he like takes it up in the air and it like spreads it out, and then he slams it on the ground, and that's that, right? So like you see like an AR version of him in your reality, right? Augmented reality, if you guys don't know. There's VR, there's AR. AR is like augmented reality, VR is virtual reality where you're looking at it, right? Okay. So there's an AR version of it. So at my work, we have a soda fridge where we have all these bottles. So while I was at work yesterday, I was scanning hella bottles just like to see their characters, and I got a bunch of different characters. I got Groot, I got Deadpool, I got Moon Knight, I got Cable, I got Juggernaut.
Did you take a picture of the QR code?
No, but you can log. I have a login thing that you can like. I'm logged into Coca-Cola like .com/Marvel whatever. Yeah. And I'm able to like look at my collection of all the characters I've collected. Okay. And I can click on it and I can scan them anytime and do anything all the time. And then there's also combos where like if you get like Juggernaut and Wolverine, there's like a matchup where it's like there's like a special thing where they fight each other if you scan both of them, right? And you can enter in a contest to like win Marvel prizes and stuff, right? So I got this.
That's crazy that's like I got that's this available, but it's not.
It's funny. I was gonna send it to you actually because I won a free download of a background for like a free background for my phone, right? For scanning it, I just got like a free download, right? So it's obviously just a random character. Guess what I get? Your favorite character, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna post this. Captain America.
World, 313.
It's cool though. But I was like, man, I can't get the Hulk. I can't get, you know what I mean?
See, you don't even want him.
Yeah. But I mean, I mean, he's cool, but
That's so funny.
I wish I would have got the Hulk or something. So I can't find the Hulk bottle. So if you guys find a Hulk bottle, I went through all the sodas in my fridge at my work, and I didn't see a Hulk. I had like all these other characters, but yeah. So that's really cool, right? So that's really cool. If you guys want to do that, scan some bottles, get some codes, get some downloads and stuff. It's really cool. So that's really cool. As on the far as the Marvel tip. As far as recommendations, right? Every week we give you guys some recommendations, what to watch, what we're watching, what we're doing, right? So I recently, and I know you like Rick and Morty. So, obviously Rick and Morty's been done, right? There's not really like an adult cartoon show that's out except for like X-Men, but that's not like, it's not raunchy on purpose. It's just like, it's a little like, whoa, risque, right? But I've been seeing this show, like ads for this show pop up for me, and I keep seeing it and I'm like, it looks dumb. And I finally gave it a chance, and I ended up binging the whole fucking first season, and it's on the second season right now. So I watched like the first season and like the first 2 episodes of the second season. It is called Smiling Friends. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you know Smiling Friends, you know what I'm talking about. But Smiling Friends, dude, I need you to watch this show. It is the craziest show. It is crazy. It's wonky. It's weird. It's like sometimes, like half the time, I'm like, "What the fuck am I even watching, dude?"
What?
Smiling Friends. It's on HBO Max. It's a Adult Swim show. It's really weird, dude, but it's hilarious. It's really funny. And I've been watching it like crazy, and I can't wait for the next episode. And the episodes are only like 20 minutes, so they're super easy to watch. And it doesn't really make sense. There's no like storyline or anything to follow. It's just, dude, it's just fucking random ass shit, dude. It's just the most random stuff. But I knew Kat wasn't gonna like it. So I put it on when my girl was on her phone, and I was like, well, I'm going to watch this if you're on your phone, right? So I put it on, and even one episode where she started laughing out loud, where she was like, that caught me off guard. That was hilarious. And I was like, yes, it's funny, dude. It's really funny. So the cool thing about it that I really like, I think, is, yes, it's funny. It has that Rick and Morty vibe where it's like very like, where they just have conversations, and it seems like very natural, like, they're keep cutting each other off and like weird shit, or they're like talking, like the interactions that they have is funny. But the cool thing about it is they have different animation styles. So you'll see the animation style, right? It will be like that, and then out of nowhere they'll introduce a character, and it's like a video game character, like a 3D model character, where it's like all built out, or it's like an actual human in the world, right? Or it's a polygon version of a character where it's like all like pixels and stuff.
What's happening?
Or it's like a claymation character where like it's all claymation, and like, but it's still like every other character is still the same, but then there's just one claymation character. So it's so crazy, dude. That's every time I'm watching it, I think the same thing. I'm like, dude, what am I watching? This is crazy, but it's amazing. So highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Smiling Friends, go watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll check it out, but I don't know about that. That doesn't sound.
I think if you watch like a couple episodes, you're gonna be like hooked.
Yeah, well,
it's weird.
But I went to go see Fall Guy.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
I heard it was really good. Ryan Gosling killed it, and Emily Blunt fired herself, killed it too. Yeah, I heard. It was really good. It was like I did not expect that. Someone
actually asked me to review that movie on the podcast. They were like, "Have you guys reviewed Fall Guy?" Because I watched it with my boyfriend, and it was really good.
Yeah, so it was really good. I actually went. Just because I go to see movies by myself, don't care what it is, just kind of like just zone out. And I went to see it, and I was like, dang, dude, I was invested. I was invested. Yeah, it was really good.
Good storyline.
Good, great storyline.
Good acting.
A lot of curveballs, which I like. So yeah, great. Obviously, great acting. Ryan Reynolds is freaking. I'm not Ryan Reynolds.
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is really good.
Yeah.
And Emily Blunt did a really good job. She looks fine in this movie too.
Yeah, I know.
Like she's like she's
more like natural,
regular, natural, and I'm like, dang, this she looks good, man. Yeah. And the way she was just supporting him. Oh man, whatever. But yeah, you should watch the movie.
Okay.
It's freaking good. Take Kat.
Yeah, that's like this. I think you're like the third or fourth person that's already told me that it's like a really good movie. So it's cool. We're in
it's film production, but we're in like production, so we know.
So like you see the behind the scenes. It's like, cool because you see the behind the scenes of stuff. Right?
Like you kind of feel the vibes, and like, and it's really cool because we know people who are like super full of themselves. So there's like characters in there that you're like, F this fool, like F this,
you're like, I know that person.
Yeah. So it's really good, and it's like I said, it's a lot of curveballs. So it's fun. It's action. It's thriller. It's romance. It's really good, dude. Like it's a really good movie. Best movie in the theaters right now.
Okay. Oh, that's a big claim. Yeah, just like you said.
There's no movies better.
Okay.
In theaters right now at this moment. Like King Kong's in there. That stupid movies when Zendaya was in there. Somebody told me not to go see it. Wes told me not to go see it because he's like this movie's booty cheeks, and I was like, dude, it looked like it was butt, and he was like it's literally butt, bro. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like oh, like all you see is dudes' booties. He was like, they definitely trying to.
Zendaya is taking the power back, bro.
Yeah, he was like, there's definitely trying to appeal to the girls. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they were probably smashing her and the dudes, but yeah, he was like, yeah, bro, don't go see it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go see it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, other than that, like, there's no other movie
Fall Guys
better than that movie. Honestly, I'll be real.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, man, like, there's not much going on, anyways. So that's maybe I'll watch. Maybe I'll watch that. Maybe I'll rent it or something.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
But yeah, cool, man.
I'm about to go. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna start because there's nothing right now. Because next month is The Boys and Bad Boys and House of Dragons. So I think I should start right now in May because I don't have anything to start. Is Lord of the Rings.
Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ Almighty.
Because I don't have
I was gonna say, if you start anything right now, please start Lord of the Rings.
I don't have anything
Just
right now.
watch Lord of the Rings. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Give into it. Don't, like, I know at first it's going to be kind of weird. At first it's going to be kind of boring. But I'm telling you, you get into the story and it will change your life forever. And you're going to be like, dude, this is the greatest movie franchise ever made. It's the greatest story ever told. It is so good.
Yeah.
The war scenes when they're fighting, Legolas is going to be your guy, dude. Fucking... dude, you're gonna love Legolas.
I'm gonna. So what I'm gonna do is because it's May 16th.
Gollum.
It's May 16th, so we don't get nothing really crazy. Even Power doesn't come out till June, so we have basically 2 weeks. For me, in my personal opinion, there's nothing happening entertainment wise as far as movies and shows go for me until 2 weeks.
I'm excited for you that you get to watch this.
I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings, and I'm going to finish watching Star Wars because I started playing Jedi.
Star Wars is cool. Star Wars is cool. Especially if you're playing Jedi Survivor right now.
So
Star Wars is cool.
I'm gonna finish watching Star Wars because I started.
How are you at in Jedi Survivor right now?
I just got to some planet. We just crash landed on some weird planet.
Good, huh?
Some weird planet with some big ass dinosaur looking thing.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Yep.
So I just got there. So
that level's hard. You have to, like, let those little things follow you and say, I know.
I want to do both. I want to do both of those since it's 2 weeks of nothing, and then all I'm just doing is promoting my new song that drops June 1st. Real one. It's a really good song, man. I'm on my promo game right now, so I have a really cool music video idea.
Okay.
Really dope that Tim's gonna shoot and he's gonna edit. And it's really cool. It's really simple. Hopefully we can knock it out in the next week or two.
Okay.
But
to release with the song.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I think that's smart.
Yeah. So hopefully we get it done.
You have to have some video content with music nowadays, I feel like.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Because and this one is a story, so it's kind of harder to do. So yeah. My song drops June 1st. Real one. It's gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm not gonna lie because I'm from the hood, and what I did in the song is not hood-esque. It's my perspective, but it is what it is, man.
I think it'll be a good contrast to all the beef stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah, we'll see. I just posted something on Instagram right now, and people are in the comments like, it's a few people, but like they're in the comments like, "Oh man, that was a smart decision," da 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 da, and it's like, to be real, that's what it is. I was on my Martin Luther King vibes.
He was on his J. Cole stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, I'll tell you about the concept off of this.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be a surprise.
Okay.
Because you gotta get a little spits here and there.
Yeah.
You feel me? But other than that, man, there's nothing really popping. Honestly, I started my baseball league on Sunday.
Okay, dope. Congrats.
So,
All-star.
dude, I just spent like
Big Poppy over here.
Dude, I just spent like, dude.
Pause.
Listen, hold on. I gotta give my parents some props, bro, and everybody that helped me growing up, because, bro, it's expensive, dude. Yeah. Like, it's $200 to play, obviously $100 for the uniform, $100 for the league, and then that's $200, and then I spent money on the pants, which is like $30 a pop. You had to get three pairs of pants, and then you had to get a glove, which I bought a minute ago. But the glove was like $125, and then the bat was like $100, and then what else? I got cleats, but the cleats was like $20. And then what else did I get?
Cleat,
I got 100 shirts, like a thing. Other shirts, they were like $60, dude. So it's like I done spent like $300-400, like $500 in this league.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so we play Sunday and we need to win. We need to win every game, bro. Okay. So we'll keep y'all niggas updated with that.
Yeah, let us know the record. If you guys want to bet on his record, we'll put a link in the bio.
Yeah, man. Shout out to we're the SC Lookouts.
SC Lookouts.
SC Lookouts. Yeah. Shout out to my guys.
Southern California.
Yeah, I think Southern California, but I think the Lookouts is actually a minor league team.
Oh, okay.
And we took the name.
Guys,
so
look out.
Shout out to my guys, man. I don't know if they're gonna watch. I don't know if they watch this at all. Honestly, I don't even know if these dudes.
You better be sharing.
I don't even know if the dudes know I rap.
You better
bro.
tell these. You better be telling them. I got a podcast.
We got like 15 people on the team.
This is how we get fans, bro. This is how we get subscribers. Is you gotta get your baseball team on.
Shout out to the SC Lookouts, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Lookouts, guys.
We got this year, man.
I'll be at a couple games.
Yeah. You know, if y'all want to come on a podcast and talk about the season, let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you guys win. If you guys lose, maybe not. But well, we'll talk about it soon, regardless.
So yeah, man. So that's what happened with me, and then in the next month or two, we're gonna tour in the end. So
yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
That's exciting. That's gonna be dope.
And yeah, man, we got a fun summer.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm so excited for summer, dude. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Come back to Huntington for July 4th, though. You know, I'm about to.
You wanna come to the festivals?
Hell yeah, bro! Last time we was here.
It's crazy. Well, last time
it was like a bomb, bro.
Joanne and Asia came over, and we walked down to the festival. We walked down to the fair.
That was me, fool. Oh no, that was.
No, you came up
1st of January, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like 4th of July weekend. There's a parade that happens in Huntington.
Oh no, I was here.
But you didn't see the festival.
I didn't go to the festival. I Ubered all day, and then I came at night. Yep. I came at night. Okay.
Yeah, we went at night. I'm talking about you need to come during the day.
Yeah.
And we're gonna walk down.
But I don't know about that because
the parade.
Last time 4th of July, bro, I made a lot of money and saw a lot of bad chicks. And the last 4th of July, I saw a girl with her yitties out. All three of them came in my car, and they just had the titties just hanging out, bro. And you can edit that out. I don't know if you want to keep that in, but that was crazy. That was insane. Like they got in the car and they knew I was looking.
That sounds terrible.
I wasn't trying to look, but they were just.
You're like, why do you keep? Is there someone behind us? Why do you keep looking in your rearview mirror? No, I think there's a cop or something like following us, bro. Like this person keeps riding my ass. I don't know. I gotta keep looking back.
Come on, man. You can't get in somebody's car butt naked and not expect me to look.
Yeah.
And I mean, they didn't feel uncomfortable, and they gave me a $10 tip. So
be like, I'll give you a tip back, girl. Just a tip, though. Anyways, on that note, guys, we love you guys. You know what it is.
Crazy
subscribe
couple
to the
months
podcast.
Coming up, man.
Subscribe to the podcast. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Like this podcast is like the preview of all the things that are going to be happening soon. So if you guys are interested in anything that we talked about today, follow us, like us, subscribe to us, because we are going to be going in depth and reviewing all the things that we talked about today. So, right now we get a little previews, we get a little sneak peeks, but later on you're going to see the full version of it. So if you like what we did today, if you guys F with us, then subscribe to the podcast, do all that stuff. Yeah, man, I don't know what else. Share, tell some people.
Yeah,
like the video, please. Help us get up in the algorithm, and yeah, man, that's it. I don't know, man. I love you guys.
Go pre-save Real One right now.
Pre-save
It'll be somewhere
Apple Music, Spotify,
here. You feel me?
Deezer. If you listen to that, I don't know what that is, but go pre-save Real One and by Avery Harden. Do that ASAP right now. Like, don't exit out of the video. You don't have to hear me say the rest of this stuff. Just exit out, go to Apple Music, go to Spotify, do that. Let's search up Avery Harden, and yeah, that's it, guys. So until next time, we love you guys. This has been another episode of ABOV The Multiverse.
Peace.